well start the season with the team coming onto the field. Welcome to the Eagle Ambassadors YouTube page. Steve Miller bringing you the broadcast, joined tonight by Athletic Director and Color Man Extraordinaire Doug Dyke. Doug, hello and welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Stephen. And I am so glad that you have offered your services again because you're such a professional that it brings such great quality to these broadcasts.
I believe in giving back to the community, Doug. We have lots to talk about as the teams warm up before the game. Lots of changes on the Bald Eagle side of the field. Let's start, first and foremost, head coach change.
Yes, Ron Hoover's back in his second stint at the helm of the Eagles after serving from 1996 to 2001. And along with that, Lester Horton is a new addition to the varsity assistant coaching staff.
I remember when Lester went to school because he's a year older than me.
Yes, but Lester is in great shape. He's retired now from the Department of Corrections, and we finally got him back off the mountain from Phillipsburg, Osceola.
A lot of holes from last year's team. Let's talk about the outside guys first. The speed from the greens is gone, but there's guys that are going to step up and fill in.
Yes, lots of speed lost in the backfield and the wideout. So quarterback's back, and I think you might see the ball in the air quite a bit to start. Your split ends, I know Shane Coons is one of them. Who else you got on the
Cody Scholl is also listed as one of the wide
receivers. Right, so not as quick, but they are taller than the Greens. So maybe that height will help them on the outside.
One big loss on the line, we have to talk about the loss of Tanner Kramer. And speaking of loss, Tanner gets to college, blows out his knee within the first 2 weeks of practice, so he's laid up. I hope he's watching on the internet right now.
Yes, Tanner's out for the year. How do you say Tanner's college? Alderson Broadus out of West Virginia.
Blue and gold.
Never heard of it before, but yeah, so hopefully he can redshirt this year and get back next year because I think it was the second day of preseason practice.
So, Doug, Mo Valley is the opponent tonight. How long has it been since Bald Eagle area has played Moshannon Valley?
It's been since I believe, the 1960s. I don't know the exact answer.
But it's been a while.
Yes, it has.
Now, you're part of setting up this schedule. How did you go about getting a team so close to be able to be the opening night opponent for the Eagles?
Quite honestly, it's luck. I mean, it's hard to find an opponent. That's why the last 2 years we had played Bellefonte twice because both teams couldn't find someone more our size that wasn't 3 hours away. And we just happened to find out that Mo Valley was looking. And since we're actually small double A now in a lot of ways, they were willing to play us because they're a single A school.
But a big single A. I mean,
they're bigger, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even call them a large single A. They're probably a mid single A.
We're talking about that now, and people are going, "What are these two bantering about?" Explain, like the significance of being a double A school and how is it calculated?
It's based on your student enrollment in grades. Like
all students, not the size of your teams, but all the kids.
All the students, right? So, last year on October 15th, we had to submit our enrollments as of that date for females and males in grades 9, 10, and 11. That last year's senior class did not count. And then they take those numbers, put them in with all the schools in the state, divided by the number of teams in the state per sport, and then they break them in fours. So quad A in football can be a larger. Quad A in football is probably bigger schools than quad A in basketball because there's so many more basketball schools than football schools.
Eagles have won the toss, and they're going to receive back deep. For the Eagles will be Mitchell Struble and Elliot Peters. Both of those guys saw a lot of time last year in Jack Tobias's offense.
Yes, Elliot saw some time.
Familiar names. They just weren't starters last year, but they had a lot of playing time.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's your top two tailbacks as of right now. Struble, I believe, is the starter, and Peters is the backup.
That's what I have on my depth chart. Struble to start, but we'll see once they line up. Kickoff about to go from the Black Knights in white.
Yes, the Black Knights in white with the
squib kick, kind of. Caught up near. Is that Coons who picked it up?
Number 80, yes, Shane Coons.
He's going to take it across the 33-yard line. Good start for the Eagles to start the season. First and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Left-footed kicker.
Yeah. And that was an odd kick, but it had some funky action to it, and he actually reached back to catch that ball.
Well, let's see what the Eagles can do on offense. Peters, he is not the tailback. We were right. Mitchell Struble will start. Jason Jones under center. They'll go out of the I.
Yeah, Adam Morgan's your fullback, number 42.
They'll give it to Struble. Struble caught at about the line of scrimmage, stopped by quite a bit of the interior line of the Mo Valley team.
Yeah, it looks like they're marking them for a yard loss. Yep, loss of 1.
You even have new guys doing the yard markers now.
Two new guys, Mark Kresovich and Jeff Davis, replaced John Green and Scott Gettig.
Well, let's see how they hold up.
Of course, you can.
Coons in motion. There's a toss to the left side to Struble. Struble gets outside the tackle. It's going to gain about 3 yards. The size of the line for the Eagles, you got Josh Fye and Levi Kramer on that left side. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of runs to the left side because you got Austin Kim and Jared Treffler and Ben, by the way. The meat of the lineup is on the other side. Quick slant, picked off.
Yeah, picked off
40-yard line
by number 1, Eric Scherkel.
It's a slant.
He was wide open. He just threw it too far ahead of him.
I noticed a little bit in the warm-ups, Jones was a little behind on. He was thrown to the back shoulder instead of the front shoulder. I think he may have tried to overcompensate a little bit there. First turnover of the year on the third play of the year for the Eagles.
Yeah, and they went in they lined up. They didn't know huddle, I formation. So now it's Mo Valley's on offense. Looks like they're going from the spread, Steve.
This gave the Eagles fits last year with those option-type quarterbacks out of the pistol. Direct snap, leans forward for 2 yards. Number 25, Ryan Thomas, the tailback. Got 2.
Yeah, Adam Morgan did a nice job stuffing that play. Yeah, it looks like they're a no-huddle offense. One back.
Read option, what I was trying to say last year. 2 games that really stuck out. Chestnut Ridge and Central both played havoc with the defense.
Yeah, and Clearfield also.
Quarterback's going to keep it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job there on defense by the Eagles.
Cole Robinson playing left defensive end.
And Cole's going to be there for speed, not for size.
Yeah, he's filling out, but yes, he's still not, what you wouldn't call a massive defensive end.
Well, I think from looking at the way you got Cole Robinson on one side, speed on one side, Levi Kramer big on the other side. 9:44 left to go. It's third down for the Black Knights. No backs. Out of the shotgun. He's going to roll left. He's going to keep it. Steps up. It looked like he's past the line of scrimmage. Pass incomplete.
Struble was on the coverage.
Overthrew him.
Oh, go ahead.
It'd be great if we had replay here, Dylan. If we could go back and see if he was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think he could have maybe ran it for the first down. The pass was on.
A little surprised he didn't keep it. It sure looked like it.
Yeah, and the pass was uncatchable because Struble there was contact there, but I think the official left it go because the ball was so overthrown.
So fourth down, the interception not coming back to hurt the Eagles as of yet.
Back to punt is Jake Morosky, number 11.
Snap. Kick is away.
Nice spiral.
Touched it into the end zone.
They're going to
Who's
fall.
going to get it? It's out of the end zone.
Out of the end zone. So it's a touchback.
Touchback. Fortunate for the Eagles. Coons tried to field it, went off his hands, going into the end zone, scramble for it, knocks it out, and the Eagles get the ball at the 20. So we've seen some action already in the first 2.5 minutes of the game, Doug.
Wow, I'll tell you what, that you talk about dodging, I wouldn't call that a bullet. I'd call that a nuclear bomb. That was, I don't mean to, inside the 10, you're not supposed to touch the ball anyway, let alone, I think he's looking into the sun, and he couldn't see it.
It's just at the wrong angle right now, and if you're in that corner of the field, the sun is right in your eyes.
Yeah,
So now the Eagles will start their second possession. Jones is under center. Wide receivers to the near side. Give the fullback. He gets for about 1.5. Let's see how they spot it out here.
That was sophomore Hunter Hockenberry seeing his first varsity action. He wasn't
shuffling already.
Yeah, and he wasn't in either scrimmage. He had an injury that they just didn't want to hurry him back from. So I'm sure he's a little nervous.
I think there's a lot of guys with a little deep rest. Only wide receiver is Cody Schowell. Struble tries to get around his blocker. He kicks it outside, 25. Lowers his shoulder, gets to about the 28-yard line. Good hard run that time by Mitchell.
Yeah, I think Scholl, it's like Soul, but Scholl had a nice crackback block there. I don't think it was supposed to be the block he was supposed to throw, but when Struble bounced it outside, he saw the end coming around and he picked him off.
So 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 actually. Long 2, maybe short 3.
I don't want to say Mo Valley doesn't look that big down there, but they really don't. I mean, it looks like you would hope an offensive line like ours with returning lettermen like they have, that they could maybe run the ball on Mo Valley.
Struble's going to get it. He's not going to get to the 30-yard line. Needed to get to the 31 for the first down. Spotted at about the 30. Right foot, left foot. They'll bring him back to about the 29.5. Bring up a 4th down and about a yard.
Yeah.
Coach, see what happens here.
Is he going to go for it or is he going to kick?
Roll the dice.
He's kicking.
Oh.
He's kicking. I think Jones is your punter also, if I'm not mistaken.
He was last year. Let's see if he's going to do it again.
Oh, that's right. He was, wasn't it? Yeah.
He was. So Jones back deep to punt. And back for Mo Valley. That's
the quarterback. Yeah, the quarterback.
Snap. Jones away.
Oh.
It's going to go out of bounds in Bald Eagle territory at the 49-yard line.
Yep.
Kicked it high and kicked it away from the return man.
There was some pressure there. He didn't get rid of it at the time he did. That sucker would have been blocked.
He's going to need to take some drama classes because he could have played that off and sort of got that. Even the 5-yard run into the kicker is going to be a first down.
Right. Yeah, you don't even need the big one there. Well, before I forget, we should thank our cameraman, Drew Miller.
Really?
For coming out of retirement already.
We did make the newspaper a couple weeks ago, so I think that's
don't even get me started about that.
I barely got mentioned.
You had a great picture on it, though.
I did the other day, but it was for something else. Out of the pistol.
He keeps it.
Keeper. He's going to get about 2 yards. See, Doug, I want to go back to that first series when he could have probably kept it and ran and made the first down instead of throwing that pass. I'm anxious to see if they get more of the read option going now this time.
Did you get the info that Schreffler's wearing 31?
I did not.
Well, neither did I, but...
so Jared Schreffler will be wearing 31 tonight, and you can explain that when we have a break in the action on the significance
I will
of
do that.
wearing
Everybody's
31.
being mean because I was asking, but I see 31 out there, but, that's a special award each week.
Another keeper. Stopped again. Barely leaned forward. Nice play there by Schreffler.
Schreffler and Levi Kramer stayed at home. Kramer was almost looking at him like, you going to come my way?
He was I saw him many times over the summer down at Brothers, and he had just come from the weight room. I had to just went there to put more weight on.
Yes, right.
So
he is in very good physical shape.
He's ready to go. 6:42 left to go. First quarter, no score. 3rd and 7. Rolls to his right. Steps up, looks. Another uncatchable ball outside the tackle box, so no intentional grounding. Now, 2 guys wide open, but well down the field. The pressure and the containment, nice job by the defense. They're holding their own.
Yes, I think Cody Schul was the outside, the defensive end, and I think he did a marvelous job. He saw right away he was rolling out, so he took a wider, path, kept him inside. Because I think you definitely want to keep this kid in the backfield and not running with the ball.
2 3 and outs for Moshannon Valley. And Struble is back deep this time. Low snap.
Another good punt.
Struble gets it at about the 8, steps in front, cuts inside the 50, across the 15. There's a block. There's a whip down at about the 25-yard line. Let's see if it's a hold.
It's a block in the back. Of course, since it's high school football, we won't say their name or number, but it was here, folks, here's when you're refereeing what a block in the back looks like with 2 hands. So,
and the good news is, looks like Josh Fye found his mouthpiece. It was just laying on the ground. So
hey, they're not just any mouthpiece. They're $6.95. The Shock Doctors. They're like top of the line. But we do anything we can for player safety.
Well, now, Doug, does the school provide those, or do they have to get their own?
No, we provide that.
Really?
Yes.
What about shoes?
Shoes are their own.
Gotcha.
Anything underneath the uniform is theirs.
Outside of pads.
Yes, pads.
You mean like the cool, like dry fits?
Yes.
All those things.
Girdles are their own because they're all self-contained now.
Oh, okay.
So, you don't want to give someone a girdle someone else wore last year.
Right. Eagles all in blue with the gold trim numbers. Very difficult for old people to stand up here and try and figure out who's who. Left side, Struble cuts it back up the middle, across the 15.
That was Hockenberry.
Excuse me, that's Hockenberry. Now they had him playing tailback on that one.
Yep, Hockenberry. And then at fullback, I'm trying to figure out if it's Morgan at fullback. But neither offense has really done much tonight. Eagles haven't tried to throw the ball since that first interception.
But, 6 yards on first down, not a bad idea. They can grind up some time here and get a couple first downs, the confidence level. And the butterfly, you got to have butterflies.
Right.
Nice stick, stood him right up.
It looks like he got 2 yards, though, so it's going to bring up another 3rd and short.
And, Doug, when they're having success running, it's going to the left side.
And that's what you'd kind of figure with Josh Fye out there. Isn't Fye and Kramer on the same side?
Yes.
So
Hockenberry and Schreffler come off. Not a good sign. Oh, maybe he must be cramped.
Yeah,
out.
it looks like a cramp.
Out of the eye.
Dr. Devo and Dr. Niter. Jones was straight ahead. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
No, sorry. I know. Sorry. Folks, it's a good thing you can't see us on camera right now. I'm getting shot daggers.
Not at all. Clock rolls under 5 minutes left to go. If that's okay, Doug, I'll give the time.
Yes.
Still no score. 4th and 1 for the Eagles.
Sorry, Steve.
At their 19.
So, again, Eagles are going to have to punt.
So back deep for Mo Valley is Sherkle. Jones. Nice now. Oh, look out. Partially blocked. It's going to get a nice roll, though.
Real nice roll. I don't know who's snapping.
That left side guy, the outside guy needs to take his left side guy, or Jason Jones is going to be spending a lot of time with his leg up on ice.
Yeah, I don't know who's snapping, but it's not coming back in a very swift manner, so Jones is a little late getting the punt off, and he's not getting much help from his blockers.
So 3 possessions so far for the Eagles. They've yet to yield a first down. Mo Valley, they get to start their 3rd one.
Have we had a first down yet? Did Mo Valley have one?
No one's had one yet.
Yes.
But, Sherkle, their quarterback, is a junior. There's a lot of young players out here seeing their first action.
Looks like Bald Eagles running a 4-4 defense.
Nice stop on the play.
Is that what it looks like to you, young Ryan Dyke? He has no clue.
He is not Malibu Kelly Hayes.
No.
I think we can say that for certainty. He is not Malibu Kelly Hayes. Levi on the stop. We're going to be calling his name a lot.
So obviously, if they're running a 4-4 against the spread, it's not man-to-man defense in the secondary.
Mo Valley has 3 wide receivers now, 2 in a bunch on the other side and 1 to the near side.
Looked like the fullback might have been
going to roll out. There's a hole, but not called. There's a pass. Oh, incomplete. Sherkle wanted that one back because it was almost picked off. He had it in his hands, And that block in the backfield there, Doug, kind of iffy on a hold.
I think you could have called a hold, and then you could have called a trip.
Well,
but it must be the third foul that gets called.
I don't know how good the microphone is on the camera, but I think you probably heard Levi Kramer's dad yell for a holding penalty.
Yeah, if you're not sure, just listen for Ryan Kramer.
So here we go, 3rd down and 9. Clock stopped, 3:30 left to go, first quarter. Still no score. Snap, fumble. Sherkel's going to lay on it, and 4th down coming up. Well, field position is getting the Eagles by a nice rolled punt from Jones and that bad snap.
What, they lose 11 there, Steve, from the 42 to the 31?
So now the Shadows have covered the field, and Struebel's going to go back to about his 30-yard line. Let's see if he has room to run this time.
It's like the punting show, Sherkel versus Jones.
Well, it's going to be a field possession game until somebody always needs to make that initial breakthrough, and then we'll see what happens. Good snap. Punt is away. Short.
Oh my. Straight up in the air.
Don't field it.
What's he doing? I don't know why they blew the whistle dead.
I'm not sure either.
Someone explain that one to me. I mean,
he didn't intend to advance it, so I guess that's the reason behind it. But
boy, that should have been line up and smear, baby, because
that could have been very disastrous for Mr. Scholl.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but they just saved him from getting creamed.
His parents and grandparents are breathing a sigh of relief on that one.
Well, yeah, not that I want to see anybody get hurt, but I mean,
Eagles take over at the Moshannon Valley 45-yard line.
Somebody's going to have to decide they're going to run the football, because I think both coaches.
Quick toss to Struebel. Struebel's going to get pulled down at about the 41-yard line. Gain of almost 4. They ran right that time. Doug, worked out very well for
Yeah,
him.
and Hockenberry had a couple nice, I wouldn't even maybe call them blocks, but he got in the way, knocked 2 guys, out of the play, and Struebel ran up on his back. So if Struebel reads out a little bit better and cuts inside, he might have had some more yardage.
2nd down's going to be the key here. Last possession, they got 6 on first down. They were unable to convert to a first down. Now they got 4 on this one. Let's see how they do here. Plus, if you're down in 4th down in one territory, bunch to the right side this time, and they send Mitchell Struebel in motion. Jones down the middle, wide open. There,
Cole Robinson.
Of the ear.
Is that Cole Robinson?
Inside the 20. Nice pass.
That was a nice design play. Struebel going in motion made the corner go out wider, and then Robinson went right down the seam, and there was only one guy out there because the linebacker had to drop real quick, and he let Robinson get behind him. That might help Jones's confidence.
Quick play here. They're going to give it to Struebel. He's going to go back to about the 15 and stop. I don't think running between the tackles is the way to go, at least not yet, until those guys get in a rhythm up front. I think they need to take advantage of those outsides. Hurry up offense again. 2nd and 10, 2:13 left to go first.
No, is that 68 nose tackle? He came in unblocked. I'll give him credit. Tyler Travis came in totally unblocked.
There's a toss to Struebel, steps up. He cut inside that time, Doug. You must have heard the ball came loose.
Well, he cut in a little bit inside, but if he plants that right foot and really cuts inside, he might have scored.
So the ball's going to be spotted about the 12. Now I have to ask you this question. Do they have a place kicker this year?
To be honest with you, I don't know. Let me see if I can find out from the...
Out of the eye. Oh, Phi jumped too soon. Move him back 5 yards.
Oh, okay. Well, our kicker this year is number 64, Jared Ishler. If they do go for a field goal, he would be the one that gave a thing. What happened there? I was too busy asking the coaches who the kicker was.
Procedure penalty there on the offense. So they'll move him back 5 yards. So back to 3rd and 10 at the 17. Clock runs at 1:30 left to go.
What a beautiful evening.
It's a great night for the opening night of the 2014 season for the Eagles. Thank you for watching us on the Eagle Ambassador YouTube channel. Out of the eye. Jones give up the middle to the fullback.
I thought Joe Paterno was no longer with us.
I wonder if they're going to try a field goal here based on the way they ran it up the gut. They have it in the right spot to try a field goal.
I don't, but fourth down or third down and you run a fullback dive.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for it on fourth down because Jones is looking from Hoover's calling his own plays.
Yeah, yep.
Little miscommunication there based on the body language that Jason Jones was looking over at the sidelines with. Still a bit of
next year, I promise
we're
going
to timeout.
Next year, I'll have a 25-second clocks here. I'm working on a new scoreboard and 25-second clock. So if anybody wants to get involved in sponsorship.
If a sponsorship opportunity is available, where should someone contact you?
Well, they can contact me at 280-0250. That's my cell number. Text area code 814 or
worldwide.
Yes, I'm sorry. Or email me at douglas.dyke, D-Y-K-E, at beasd.net. But we're looking for up to 4 sponsors.
And if you email him, he may send you the football schedule.
If I remember. Yeah, that's a cheap shot at someone.
Well,
but yeah,
what are you gonna do? You're on live internet.
No, but anyway, we are looking to get a new LED scoreboard. The scoreboard down here to our left is, I believe, 19 years old and still light bulbs. And those light bulbs like to go out 5 minutes after you put them in, some of them.
That's a great thing about the dollar store. You can just load up on those.
Yes.
They're only 40 watts now.
Well, actually, those ones are supposed to be like 25 watters or something, but they're hard to find.
Interesting formation here as they come back. Bunch on the left side. Jones rolls out. He needs to get around the side. He's got time. He needs to step up. He needs to run.
He's not going to make it.
First down. Oh, hit out of bounds. No flag. He was 4 yards off the line, and he got hit the second time. No flag. What's up with that, Doug?
I don't know, because if you're going to get a flag, it was going to have to come from the back judge because the side judge was looking at where he was going to mark the ball, and I don't even think he saw the play happen out of bounds.
So turnover on downs, but the Black Knights are deep in their own territory.
One thing I don't figure, I did stats for 4 years and everything. We always seem to have our quarterback roll to his left, which is against his body. And I would just think it would be normal or easier for him to throw if he was running, to the right. Just a thought.
Straight ahead handoff for Mo Valley. They're going to get about 3 yards.
Yeah, who was that number? 12? Number 12? Levi Fraley was the runner. If you just wait long enough, you can hear old Stormin' Norman Brown over there now.
Either let the radio guys tell you ahead of time, or you wait for Les Barnhart, the voice of the PA system here, tell you.
But no.
End of quarter number 1. No score, and we're going to switch ends.
The biggest play of the game so far is a missed snap on third down for Mo Valley. Well, and the pass to Cole Robinson. I take that back. I forgot about the nice pass to Cole Robinson down the seam.
If we're playing the field possession game here, though, the Eagles clearly now have the advantage with where they're going to be. It'll be at the 15-yard line with a 2nd and 8. Now, if they, again, another hold here by the defense, another 3 and out, they're going to get the ball. Pretty good idea. They're going to be in Mo Valley territory.
Yeah, they should have decent field position. I mean, obviously, Coach Hoover wants to pound the ball. So the offensive line, if they haven't figured it out already, should decide whether they want to block or not.
Sure.
I mean, because from up here, don't you think that if you just, from the bird's eye view, that it should be a matchup that Bald Eagles should be winning?
Well, with the Phi and Kramer on that left side, I'd put somebody in tight and just run to the left all the time. In fact, I was wondering if Ron would go back to the old days of the wishbone.
It's funny you bring that up because I always sometimes wonder, just out of the sheer that nobody else does it would screw people up.
Right.
Just like people play these wing T teams, and you don't see it that much, messes them up. But I think it's like anything, trying to keep the kids interested, But, Navy plays Ohio State tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, Navy's going to make it a ball game, and it'll be less than a 10-point victory for Ohio State.
Well, the fact that there's no Braxton Miller has a lot to do with that, too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just the sheer first game of the year, and then you're going to go up against a wishbone team,
Man in motion for Mo Valley. 2 on each side. Circle steps back. He's going to step up and throw it. He's got a man.
No.
Incomplete. He didn't have possession until he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a nice attempt on the catch by number 11, Jake Moralski. He's only a sophomore. Nice-sized kid.
But that's one of the things that when they go back and review the film, the wide receiver's responsibility is to make sure he is inside enough so that when that pass comes, he can catch it. It was a nice thrown ball. 2 feet more in, that's a first down for Mo Valley.
Well, and that Moralski boy's a sophomore, 6'1", 175. Old Chris Glunt, I hope he's a baller for him. Pressure. He doesn't see he lost containment.
Nice tackle, but he held on to the ball, unfortunately.
Wow, what a catch.
Acrobatic play in the backfield and an acrobatic play here for the first down for Mo Valley of the year.
Yes, number 15 is Craig Ohs, O-H-S. What a play. I mean, the quarterback made a heck of a play getting out of that dangerous situation. Cole Robinson almost had him maybe down at the 1 or 2 yard line. But he lost containment on him, and he got outside, and then he made a heck of a pass play.
11:20 left to go.
First down for Mo Valley.
Nice crunch there from the interior line from the Eagles.
Austin Young, number 20 for the Eagles. He's only a sophomore, so that's 2 sophomores we've talked about so far, Hunter Hockenberry and Austin Young.
Now, the sophomores this year, their 9th grade team last year, were they undefeated?
I don't think they were undefeated. They were close, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think so. But they had a nice year. We have 67 kids out for junior high right now. Oh, he came up with the catch.
He held on to the ball. Same kid again.
Yep, number 15, Craig Ohs. He's another senior. 5'11", 160.
Scotty Sayers with the hit. Unfortunately, the receiver held on to the ball.
Yeah, it was a nice hit. Made a late break on the ball. That was just a simple square in.
Well, the key to that for the wide receiver is making sure you get your shoulders inside the D-backs.
Well, the Eagle corner, Sayers, is, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage?
Looks like they're coming with a blitz. Sherko's going to keep it. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Loss of 3, I believe, Steve.
I never understand why a lineman dives in like that. An offensive lineman dives into a pile like that. It's almost an offensive spear.
Right, and I've seen that called very few, but yes, and it's a dangerous situation. Plus, it's not smart because, it could be a 15-yarder against you. The Eagles.
2nd and 13, 9:50 left to go.
The Eagles seem to be spreading out their defense a little bit more.
Trips to the right.
Flies right over the center, pushes him way
pass.
back.
Quick hitter, nice play, first down and more.
Yep, number 11, Jake Morosky again, sophomore. That was simple flare pass, but they had 2 blockers out there for him.
It's a very quick and easy play to run because it's really just an extended handoff.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Unless, of course, you don't catch the ball, and then it could be a nightmare for you.
Right. There's
if
former player Ryan Watkins in the house.
Nobody cares, Doug.
Okay, sorry. Just, shout out to my boy Ryan Watkins. Fake the last
play.
play.
There's a hold.
Yep.
There it's called.
Oh, he just throws it up. Wow.
Incomplete.
And that's from the spot of the foul, isn't it? If it's behind the line of scrimmage?
I don't know from high school if it is or not. apparently there's some people who heard you and agree with you. Now they're pointing to the
I
line
believe
of
that was
scrimmage.
Superintendent Miles.
Well, and they are going from the spot.
And he knows his football.
Well, yeah, he is hanging in the lobby.
Yeah.
He's a big 33 alum.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Hey now, don't be getting too wild there, Mr. Miles. We all know what happens if you get too wild.
Those Juniata people get a little crazy. That's,
Yes.
I mean, that's a nice thing about hiring Hoover, Tobias. That Lycoming pedigree continues to keep.
Are you saying Lycoming or even keeled? Juniata's a little wild.
Well, that's why they're in Huntington County as opposed to Lycoming County.
1st and 30. Oh, and this sack.
Nice play on the defense.
Adam Morgan, number 42.
So Mo Valley continues to move backwards the last 2 plays.
Well, they had flipped the field position there for a little bit, and now they're just giving it all back. Where did the original series start from? They're almost back to that original spot, aren't they?
The 2 newbies are standing there at the 45 of the Eagles and the 35 of the Eagles. And the down marker is back at the 33-yard line. There's a timeout by Mo Valley.
Yep.
This is one of those times, I know this is football, but if you really want to talk about a timeout to break momentum, this would be your basketball timeout just to stop the whammy from coming.
Right. And there's probably not many coaches in their playbook that have a 2nd and 37. Let's check Gary Heverly's math, or Brett Butterworth's math. This ought to be good. 20, 30. Oh, I think he's off by a couple.
Really? Well, he's new too.
Yeah. Oh, he fixed it. It's 38 now.
Okay,
Yes.
well, there you go.
So it's 2nd and 38.
That could have been Mr. McMullen taking.
As
care
Brett
of
says, he way outkicked the coverage with his wife. We want to thank Mrs. Danielle Butterworth for letting Brett out tonight to help out for the football season.
2nd and 38.
No comment?
No.
No comment.
I'm not. Believe me, I've learned to keep my mouth shut when it comes to marriages. 2nd and 38, 6:25 left to go for Mo Valley. They're going to put trips to the near side of the field. Let's see if they go with that flare pass again. Oh, what are we doing here? Somebody lost a mouthpiece.
Yeah, Cole Robinson lost a mouthpiece.
Now, Cole Robinson lost his mouthpiece. He's on the far side of the field, everybody, and he came to the near side to get it from Coach Hoover. Now they're back out now Mo Valley's back out on the field. Is this a second timeout?
I don't know what's going on.
Now they're pointing this way. So did Bald Eagle call a timeout?
They must be saying someone signaled timeout for the Eagles. Hey, Steve, you take over by yourself for a little bit. I have to head down to the ticket booth. I'll be back in the 3rd quarter.
Ron Hoover is discussing things with the side judge as to why there was a timeout called. Let's see if they go into a flare pattern again. Nobody in the backfield except for the quarterback for Mo Valley. There's a snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to go right up the middle and stopped. Gained about 2 yards tops on that play. Hunter Hockenberry on the stop. 3rd down and 36. Phi also in on that tackle. It's almost, if you wonder, Mo Valley just drop kick it here, but why give up the down? So 3rd down, 36. Ball's at their own 29. They need to get to the Eagles' 35-yard line for a 1st down. Let's see what happens here. Snap, looks, rolls. Pressure coming, throws it up. It's wide open. Caught, intercepted on the play by the Eagles. Inside the 1, touchdown for the Eagles. Cody Scholl intercepted the pass, took it back. Pass intercepted by Scholl. First points of the year for the Eagles come from the defense. 6-0. big defensive play for the Eagles, and if only Doug were here, we could discuss the fact that he threw it up in the air, but not a wise move. So for the first time, Ishler is set to tee it up. New holder this year too. Flag in the play, low kick, it went through. It's good, let's check the flag. Motion, penalties declined, and the Eagles are up 7-0. 7:33 left to go. Eagles are the first score of the year, and it's a defensive score. So Jones the holder this year. Last year, the holder extraordinaire of Tyler Shaw's balls was Ryan Dyke. Tyler Shaw on his now at IUP, no longer the kicker. So the second kickoff of the night, this one comes after a Bald Eagle area score. Now they have them on their backs. I think it'd be a perfect time for an onside kick. Doug, what do you think? That's why you're the best in the business, man. Back deep for Mo Valley. One guy at the 10. His front two blockers are at the 25-yard line. And Ishler set to tee it off from the 40. Kick is away, low. It's going to skip and be picked up at about the 15, now the 20. Open gap, cuts back across, gets a block, cuts back across again. Sherkle still on his feet. He's going to get it out to about the 48-yard line. Sherkle danced around, cut back, cut outside, cut inside. Stopped on the play at the 49-yard line. So let's see if the defense can come up again. If they get another 7, that would be pretty sweet to go into halftime with 2 defensive scores. $7:19 left to go. Sherkle, the quarterback. He's got an H-back and he's got a sidecar. 2 to the outside, 1 to the near side. Snap, handoff, cross the line. Number 25 is Thomas. He's going to get about 6. 2nd down and 4. Robinson on the tackle. 7 minutes left to go. Three guys are calling into plays from the opposite side. The question is, which one's calling the real plays? 2 of the coaches look like they're trying to land a plane. Clock running. Sherkle has a back behind him even though he's out of the pistol. He'll give it to Thomas again. Thomas across the 40, inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. 1st down for Mo Valley. First down for Mo Valley. 38-yard line of the Eagles, 6:29 left to go. Let's see if they run it up the gut for a while. That seems to be the best production they've got so far. Thomas behind Sherkle. Snap. They're going to give it to Thomas. This time the defense was ready. Credit the entire line for that one. Schreffler at the bottom of the pile. 6 minutes left to go. Loss of about 3 on the play. Mo Valley refuses to huddle, but yet they're taking forever to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. Bunch tight on the left side, one receiver to the near side. Sherkle steps back to pass, he's gonna roll, he tries to flip it up. Intercepted, or is it who came up with the ball? Eagles have the ball. Cody Scholl again, second interception of the night. Now at the bottom of the pile, a Mo Valley player came up with the ball, but that was after possession was already given to the Eagles. So another turnover for Mo Valley. Eagles take over, 38-yard line. Let's see if the offense can score some points now. Is Peters on that one? Okay. Credit where credit's due, that's Elliot Peters. Thanks, Ryan Dyke. Toss to the near side. He's got a blocker out in front. Struble across midfield, rolls down to the 45-yard line. Two guys to beat. Phi got out in front of that one, led him nicely. First down. Inside the 45 to about the 44. Eagles ran left and came up big. Coons and Scholl split out, one each way. Peters under center, straight back, threw it behind Coons, hit his hands and fell off. Incomplete pass right at the 5-minute mark. Coons was open and it hit him in the hands. So 2nd and 10 from the 44. Eagles lead 7-0 on a pick six. Struble, the tailback. They'll toss and go left. Struble pulled down. Hockenberry didn't get his man on that side. Needed to chip that. Struble's going to get about 3. 3rd and 7. Plays coming in from the other side. Could be 4-down territory here. Eagle coaching staff's hoping for one more first down at least to kill clock here to keep Mo Valley out. Bunch to the right side. Jones is going to roll. Needs to step up. He's under pressure. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but initial line of scrimmage is going to be pulled down for a sack. It'll be 4th down and about 11. So let's see what they're going to do here. Ishler's coming in, and Elliot Peters is coming in. Two men back for Mo Valley. Snap, kicks away. Jones gets it. He's going to try and corner it. See if it takes the right bounce. It's going to stop. Oh, how did he miss that ball from going into the end zone? Elliot Peters could have stopped that ball at the 1-yard line. It skipped underneath him, and it'll be a touchback. So Mo Valley takes over at their own 20-yard line. Nice punt. Best punt of the night so far for Jones. Had the angle, and the coverage team was there. It just did not come to fruition. Opening night, a lot of things to work out. You measure the team based on where they are at the end of the year, not at the beginning of the year. 3:24 left to go. Mo Valley gets the ball at the 20-yard line. Eagles out in front, 7-0. Sherkle's still a quarterback for Mo Valley. He's going to give it to Thomas. Thomas is going to be pulled down behind the line of scrimmage, stacked up nicely at the 15-yard line. Adam Morgan, first one in. That initial play up the middle worked well, but the Eagles have compensated for it nicely, and they've not seen any positive yardage running up the gut since then. Let's see what Scherkel has in mind this time as he gets the play from the other side of the field. A bunch on the left side tight. One guy spread out wide. Struble has him covered here. They're wide open. Scherkel's going to take the snap, go to his left, rolls, cuts it up inside. He's at the 20. He's going to get across the 20 and to about the 24-yard line. He'll be short of the first down, but he's going to be in much more manageable territory. About 6 yards left to go here for 3rd and 6. A lot better in 2nd and 15. They just took the bunch formation. Everybody's out in front, and Scherkel just ran behind them. Just about 2 minutes when they snap this ball. A stop here from the Eagles would work out very nice. They have to kick off to start the second half. Mo Valley in a bunch. Thomas is on the right side, the near side of Scherkel this time. Snap, looked like they jumped the line. No flag though. Scherkel rolls, he's being chased. He throws it up again, out of bounds. Almost took out the Gatorade containers. He was well out of the tackle box, so it wasn't intentional grounding, it was an intentional airing. But 4th down and 6 for Mo Valley. Struble will go back deep for this punt. 1:43 left to go. Big return here from Struble could really set the Eagles up nice and see what their 2-minute offense looks like. Let's see if the Eagles come after this one too. Good snap, no pressure whatsoever. Nice punt. It's going to drive Struble back to his 32. He goes this way, gets a block, gets outside 40, turns up and gets across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. And the Eagles will have 53 yards to go to score another touchdown with 1:30 left to go. Long punt, but Struble was able to field it, get to the corner. So let's see what Jones and Hoover have planned here. First and 10 for the Eagles, their own 47. They're up 7-0. 1:30 left to go. Out of the shotgun. First time all night for the shotgun. Hockenberry is sent out to the right. He's at the hash. Jones went him a little bit further. Screen. Nice play. 50-yard line. Oh, nice hit on the play. Lifted him up out of his shoes. Cody Hamilton with a great defensive stop. 3 yards. So Hockenberry sent up this way, out of the shotgun again. 2 to the right side. Jones steps back, looks, pumps once. Got him deep. Hockenberry got it. Nice catch. At the 22-yard line. That pump fake by Jones stopped the D-back, held him in his place, and a nice pass to Hockenberry. 52 seconds left. They're at the 22-yard line. First down. Jones directing his offense. Hockenberry back out to the near side, 2 to the right side. Under center now is Jones. Struble. Screen pass. Incomplete. Turned upfield before he had the ball. And he had room to run too, for Coons. 44 seconds left to go, 2nd and 10. Good call. They could get back to it at some time tonight. Let's see if Jones goes out of the gun or if he goes back under center. He looks like he's going to stay in the gun. Trips to the right, one to the left with Struble in backfield. Under pressure, steps up, screen pass. Mo Valley was looking for it, third down. Third and 10, but you're in 4-down territory here from the 22-yard line. Field goal from here is a 40-yarder. Not sure if Fischler has the leg for that yet or not. Clock stopped because of the incomplete pass, so Jones has time to bring him under center. Under the huddle. Jones back to pass, steps up, has a man, nice slant, oh, good pass, just couldn't be held on, had them right there. Had the pass, just couldn't hold on to it when it came to the ground. So 4th down and 10 from the 22. That was Scholl who couldn't hold on to it. Jones is going to have a few of these passes that went for incompletes, but when he reviews them, he's going to realize they were in the guy's hands and they just didn't hold them. Timeout called by the Eagles. 35 seconds left, 4th and 10. Thanks again to the Eagle Ambassadors for making this YouTube channel available to watch various events, not just sporting events, but academic events, music events, etc. baldeagleambassadors.org if you'd like to make a donation. So 4th and 10 from the 22. So let's see what the coaches have drawn up here on 4th and 10 for the Eagles. Jones is going to be out of the gun. Back to pass. Jones steps up outside. It's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. Great out, but they'll be short. They needed 10 and he got about 9. And a turnover on downs. Jones threw it a long way across the field. So turnover on downs with 28 seconds left. Now Mo Valley will get the ball to start the second half. Let's see if they want to try anything. And they're going to call a timeout. Apparently Mo Valley wants to make sure the radio station gets all their advertising spots in for the first half. They're trying to help Norm Brown out here. 7-0, BEA out in front. On a pick 6 return. Eagles go on the road next week. So here we go, 28 seconds left to go. Circle under center. He's got 2 wide receivers split out to the right and 1 out to the left. Thomas is in the backfield with him. See if they keep it on the ground and be safe. They're going to give it to Thomas. He goes straight up the middle. He's got some room. He's going to get a first down, steps across. One tackler gets out at about the 32-yard line. Now the clock will stop because they have to reset the chains. Schreffler made the stop for the Eagles. And now Mo Valley has momentum. Clock starts again, 17 seconds. They'll give it to Thomas again. He'll get it to about the 45 and be stopped. And a timeout called by Mo Valley. Interesting. That was their last timeout. Fyan Robinson on the tackle. Ten seconds left to go. Ball's at the Mo Valley 35-yard line. I don't know if Sherkle can throw it 65 yards. Both teams now out of timeouts. So barring a penalty or a first down, this should be the last play of the half. Referees are ready to get this first half over with. We've been in an hour for the first half. Nobody in the backfield. They're going to give it to the motion man. It's a sweep. Nice stop. That was a big hit. And it's a first down with 2 seconds left. Now the question is, can they get it up and spike it to stop the clock with 2 seconds left? Because once the ball's set and once the chains are set, you got to start the clock. There we go. They didn't get it off. Sherkle slipped down, and that will be the way the first half ends. Eagles out in front, 7-0. That's the end of the first half. We'll be back with second half action after this.
Let's go. We need to get ready.
All right, start of the second half. Eagles out in front, 7-0. They'll kick off to Mo Valley. Sherkle's deep for the Black Knights. Ishler's going to tee it up from his 40. Great performance by the Baldwin band at halftime. Hope you caught that. And nothing else. So here we go. Second half of game number 1 of the 2014 season. Ball's going to bounce and skip. First bounce, Sherkle's going to take it. He's at the 20, the 30. He's across the 30. The 35 is going to be gang tackled and lean forward to about the 38-yard line. Great field position for Mo Valley. Eagles start out on defense. The score of the night for the Eagles came from the defense. Thomas in the backfield with Sherkle. Mo Valley continues to not huddle. They just send the signals in from 3 different coaches. Sherkle in the gun. Thomas beside him. 2 each way. Blitz coming. Quick screen. Ball's across the 40, the 45, and out to near a first down. Quick pass from Sherkle. Right near the mark. Let's see if it's a home team or an away team spot. Second down appears to be put up there about 9.5. Scotty Sayers on the tackle. Oh, Sherkle's going to go under center here. Let's see if he sneaks it to try and get the first down. No, now he breaks out of the gun. Check that. Check that. They're going to make it a first down. One play, first down for Mo Valley. Sherkle. Quick snap this way. Inside containment. Nice stop there on the play. Peters makes an ankle tackle. Mitchell Struble in there as well. Gain of 2 that time. Mo Valley's going to stay in that spread formation. Nobody back with Sherkle now. In motion. They're going to give it to the motion man. That's Fraley. Fraley's going to get close to a first down. .10:21 left to go. Another first down for the Black Knights. They're on the move right out of the gate after the halftime. Out of the gun. Man comes in motion. They'll fake it to him. Sherkle's going to keep it. Sidesteps the tackler. He's at the 30. Inside the 25-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Consistent drive this time by Mo Valley, methodically moving the ball down the field. Ball placed at the 25, just inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mo Valley. Sherkle steps, pumps, moves to his right, looks to throw again, goes deep for the end. Complete, incomplete. Should have been a touchdown. Ball dropped on the play. He had plenty of time to throw that one, though. The defensive line needs to get in there and pressure him. So 2nd down for Mo Valley. They're down 7-0.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball started at the 25-yard line.
9:50 left to go. Sherkle. 2 steps, throws. Overthrows the receiver. Number 15, Craig O's. A little high and a little heavy with the speed. Not a lot of touch on that one from Sherkle. 9:45 left to go. 3rd and 10. That could have been the drive killer. Let's see how Mo Valley responds here on 3rd down. Sherkle steps up. He's got room. Touch pass, but incomplete. There's another opportunity. He could have probably kept the ball and ran with it, but it's going to be 4th down now at the 25-yard line. Eagles need to make a stop here. Three different sets of signals coming in from the sideline. Thomas is going to be beside Sherkle now in the backfield. Trips to the right side. One guy, Sherkle, looks, steps, big hole, steps out of pressure, still alive, throws it into the end zone. Somebody's wide open. There's a touchdown. Containment was lost, and the pass was complete to Curtis Neff. And Sherkle threw that one 25 yards, but ran for about 50 back and forth before he completed the pass, and it's 7-6 now with the extra point coming for Mo Valley. Looked like they had him. He stepped out of the grasp of one defender, swung around, got some time, and his receivers kept moving, and they scored a touchdown. And circles the holder here. Snap is down, left-footed kicker. It's through. And we are tied 7-7 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Eagles need to put something together on offense. Austin Young getting checked up by the medical staff on the sidelines. So back deep for the Eagles will be Struble, Coons, Peters, and Cole Robinson. That'll be the back four for the Eagles. Two men back at the 10, and the next two at the 25-yard line. Sort of a punch kick. It's going to be fielded by Peters. It didn't look like his knee touched, but they blew the whistle anyway. And the ball will be spotted inside, just outside the 20-yard line for the Eagles. And that's where they'll take over. Tied 7-7 now. Jones brings him into the huddle. See if he spreads the field a little bit, or if they go back to running to the left side with Struble. They're in a bunch. Here's a toss. Horse collar, but no play called. No penalty called on that. Horse collar on Struble looked for it, but he didn't get it. Referee patted him on the back and said, "This is in the NFL, son. Sorry." Gained about 3. Make it 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Ran right to the near side of the field. Clock running, 6:35 left to go. One receiver split out each way. Jones looks like he's changing the play at the line, out of the eye. Quick pass. Coons out the flat, breaks the first tackle, gets across the 25-yard line. 6 minutes left to go. 3rd and about 6 for the Eagles. Jones gets a play from Hoover in the side. Brings him up. Bunch formation to the near side. One back in the backfield and one receiver split wide. Jones rolls. Looks. Tries to step up. It's going to be brought down on his head back at the 15-yard line. Big sack for Mo Valley. And that'll push Jones back deep to punt on 4th down. So first series after the Eagles take over after a tie game, and they get negative yardage out of it. Big sack. And Jones is brought down right on his head. That's gotta hurt. So Jones back to punt. He doesn't take it deep. He's not 15 yards deep. He's about 12 deep. Good snap, gets it away. It's blocked off the side of his foot, and Mo Valley's going to get the ball at the 22-yard line. Net of 6 yards on that punt. A lot of pressure put on Jones each time that he's punted the ball so far, and Mo Valley back in possession of the ball at the 22-yard line after a long drive to start the second half and score. So Scherkel has them split 3 wide one way. Motion man, they'll give it to him. He's going to sweep right, 20. They spread it out nice. Pushed him out at about the 16-yard line.
Hello, Stephen.
Welcome back, Doug.
Thank you.
6:34 left to go. 2nd and 5.
No, stay there, buddy.
22.
So what did I miss?
Well, you missed the first possession for Mo Valley to start the second half where they took it down the field and scored a touchdown.
I saw that. Did they drive a long way, or?
That's a long drive. Nice sustained drive. Inside handoff. Ball will be brought down. The ball carrier will be brought down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, the Mountain League's not having a good night so far. Penns Valley's losing. Bellefont's losing. Huntington's losing. Bald Eagle.
Quarterback sneak.
Phillipsburg. 5 of the 8 schools are 6 of the 8. Tyrone's losing. The only teams winning are Central and Clearfield.
Who is Tyrone playing?
Bellwood.
Annis,
Yes.
That's right, okay.
Clearfield's killing Kaiser, West Virginia, 30-14. Penns Valley's down. I think it's 14-8 at the half. Oh, and by the way, the Pirate pitcher was throwing a no-hitter through 6.
Kiss of death, thanks.
Mount Union is beating Huntington 40-0 at the half.
Might be trouble in Bearcat land. 4th down, he should be spotted for the first down. That was a straight handoff that time, not out of the gun. 2 plays under center. Mo Valley gets the first down. 5:33 left to go when they reset
And
it.
Bellefonte, Steve.
13-yard line.
Sorry, Bellefonte is now only down 9-7 to Jersey Shore in the third quarter.
Is Gravish still at Jersey Shore?
Yes.
Where's that at? Is it?
The game's at Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. First down for Mo Valley from about the 12. Scherkel's alone. Bring a guy in motion. They've been handing it to him.
Oh, ball's out. Oh, and he fell on it.
Falling on it for Mo Valley's Curtis Neff.
Okay, so now fill me in. I know we had the ball, and I saw Jones roll towards the Bald Eagle sideline. Was that on 4th down? Did they go for it?
No, it was 3rd down, and he was sacked.
Okay.
Came down hard on his neck, and then the punt was partially blocked.
Okay, so that's how they got such good field goal
that's
position
where
to
they were.
start. But now they're going backwards.
Mo Valley, when the coaches look at this, special teams coach for Eagles, they're getting pressure off the corners when Jones is back to punt.
Is it still from the left side like it was?
Actually, switch sides. Scherkel steps up, pass complete at the 19-yard line. Tackle in the play by Elliott Peters. A pass was completed to Murawski.
He's impressive for a sophomore, Murawski.
Well, he's got probably 4 to 6 inches probably in height-wise on Elliott. I mean, you got to give him that. And he's just turning and squaring those shoulders. It's a 3-stepper and turned.
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned earlier, Chris Glunt being my neighbor and married to Michelle Boone, but head basketball coach of Mo Valley. There's some athletes out there, all underclassmen.
Fake. Scherkel keeps it. Steps inside the 20. He's going to lean the ball across the 15-yard line. Let's see if they pull it back. Struble was the last one of the group to bring him down. Eagles need to stop here, Doug.
They signaled stop the clock, and I don't understand why. All right, now it's rolling again. Yeah, it's 4th and what, 15?
4th and 17 from the 15-yard line.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4th and 17, so sorry.
It's okay, that's your scoreboard. Just
Yes.
turn and look at that. So Scherkel He's got Fraley lined up beside him. He's going to step to the outside, under some pressure, rolls, steps up, throws across his body, pass is complete, and caught for a touchdown. Scherkel has been able to keep 2 pass plays alive with his feet, and they've been able to score touchdowns on both of those. That one is very painful because he threw it in between the hands of the defender, and it's a touchdown.
That was an impressive play by the quarterback. There's 3 Eagles after him, and they lost containment, and he just threw a bullet in there.
That's the first touchdown pass he threw was 25 yards. He was able to break containment on that one too. Kept it alive with his feet. So Mo Valley set for the extra point here. Down, up, it's good. It is 14-7. Mo Valley out in front of Bald Eagle area.
Well, they said that this Scherkel young man was an athlete, and we're starting to see it come out, aren't we?
Mo Valley's made some serious adjustments at halftime and has been able to spread the field a little bit more, which stops the size advantage that I think the line has, the Bald Eagle line has. They're rolling out to make those big guys run that much further across the field to try and get a stop. Now it's imperative for the offense to come back here and they don't need a score right away, but they need to sustain a drive. They've really not been able to sustain a long drive on offense yet. That right before the end of the first half, they were rolling, and then they got stopped with about 30 seconds left. Peters and Struber are going to be back deep.
Well, I see in the first quarter and part of the second one was up here, Bald Eagles ends were doing a decent job of containment, but just for the short little bit I've seen here, that's not happening now. And I've noticed a couple of the players on the field kind of losing their composure, which isn't a good sign either. You know, frustration's starting to set in a little bit.
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of guys on offense now trying to pressure themselves to try and make a play when they need to just realize there's plenty of time left. You're only down by a score. Let's take our time, get it down the field.
And, of course, with overtime, you don't have to worry about scoring and going
Squib kick off of Coons. Struble picks it up. 30, 35, almost stayed on his feet to get going, but nice recovery. It went off of Coons. Odd kicks. It's almost as if it's a soccer player making those kicks. The way the kicker's been kicking off, it looks like he's trying to put one in the back of the net.
Well, yeah, and it's definitely he's hitting the top of the ball, and it's almost like it must be on purpose.
And the temperature has dropped quite a bit. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. That turf's got to be a little bit more slick now.
Oh, definitely.
So we'll see what happens here. Eagles on offense, out of the eye. Jones under center. Stopped in the backfield. Ball fumbled. Loose ball.
Mo Valley's got it.
Mo Valley, 4 guys fall on it for Mo Valley. The problem was the defensive line was in the backfield before Jones could hand the ball off to Struble. When he handed it off, that's where the first hit was, and it was loose. And Jones couldn't fall back on it because the defensive linemen for Mo Valley were already on it.
I was trying to watch. I see the coaches yelling at the one official. I didn't see anything that looked.
What looked like the left end was in a little fast, but
okay.
No call was made. So here we go. Scherkel has him spread out again. Now let's see if he plays with the middle of the field. He's going to step back. He's going to roll to his side. They have containment that time. They need to get him. He cuts back the other way. A lot of room. Let's see if he runs it. Now he tries to pull it up. He's going to heave it for the end zone. He's got a guy open. Incomplete pass. Threw it up for grabs.
Wow.
He is a bit of a gambler when it comes to throwing the deep ball.
Who's he remind you of right now, the way he's running around out there in the spread offense?
Give me one.
Johnny Football.
Oh, well.
I mean, you know, at Texas A&M, at the Cleveland Browns, he would have been sacked or tripped but
no, if he was with the Cleveland Browns, he'd be on the bench.
Well, that's true, too. Yeah, what happened there was, again, he rolls to his right. It looks like they have him. The backside defensive end got sucked in underneath because he thinks, he's not coming back. And then Scherkel's just quick enough to turn and reverse field. There's no one home.
2nd and 10 now. Handoff. Late whistle that time.
Yeah, Cole Robinson on the tackle. Runner was Ryan Thomas.
Thomas gave a little pat to Phi there as he walked by him. Not a playful one either, I don't think. Gained about 2. Let's call it 3rd and 8.
You know, Phi's been going pretty hard this whole game on defense and offense. And he's still moving pretty good, you know, for one of the bigger kids. So his conditioning must be okay.
Eagles fake blitz. There's a screen. Flare out, actually, now. First down.
Oh,
nice
man.
sidesteps a tackle. Gets down to the 15-yard line. Neff sidestepped the initial tackler, was able to get the first down and get down to the 15-yard line. And Mo Valley on the move one more time, Doug.
Curtis Neff's another sophomore, Steve. I mean, if we said senior much except for 25, Thomas, it's like they're all underclassmen. The first Eagle, I don't know who it was anyway, but he just come up and whiffed.
Eagles fake run blitz. Scherkel in the pocket, throws to the sidelines through the hands of the receiver.
Now there's a senior, number 3, Sam Denko. That should have been caught.
There have been a lot of passes on both sides. The quarterbacks are going to both look at their stats and see the percentages of completions and realize that many of their incomplete passes were through the hands of their receivers.
There wasn't anybody within 5 yards of him right there, and it just went right through both hands.
Well, you know, the problem is when you're that wide open, you're set to catch the ball and turn and go, but the problem is you turn and go before you catch the ball. Bunch to the right side. Scherkel's going to go that way. Tucks it underneath. He's past the line of scrimmage. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. Let's see if a flag gets thrown there. Scherkel looks like he's a little upset.
I don't think it's a flag. I think it was the bean bag.
No, I was waiting to see if there would be a flag because he was that far out of bounds.
It easily could have been.
So 3rd down and about 6.
Defensive end there did a nice job. He was actually being triple teamed at one side, made him bubble out just enough that the cavalry could come and save the day. They're inside, the 15-yard line.
You need to get just across the 5 to get the first down. Trips to the near side of the field, which is the wide side of the field. Let's see what happens here. Scherkel's going to step up and look.
Touchdown.
Nice pass. Good slant. Another touchdown, and it is now 20-7. 3 straight times Mo Valley's had the ball. 3 straight times they've scored.
Yeah, so obviously they've made an adjustment at halftime, and they decided they're going to throw to the slot receivers. Quick hitters to the slot receivers.
1:26 left to go. Extra point coming up for Mo Valley. It's down. It's through. And he punch kicks everything.
Yeah,
Doug.
They're not pretty, but they go through.
I got it. It would be great to find out if he's a soccer player or not, because he's not following through on his leg.
Sorry, I'm texting an update.
21-7. Mo Valley out in front. And the group that made the trip down from Mo Valley getting a little loud.
Yeah, score updates here. Juniata is now 22-8 over Penns Valley. Clearfield's only up 8 on Kaiser, West Virginia. State College is down 20-17 over Spring-Ford. So, again, the Big 8, former Big 8, what am I saying, the Mountain League, not faring too well tonight.
Big 8, 1978 called. They want their conference back.
Yeah. Well, you mean the Big 12 with 10?
No.
Yeah, but I know, but, you know, that was the, yeah, you know.
What was the last year we won the Big 8 here under Stoker?
1988. Yeah, I think 1988, unless 92 did.
So here we go. Eagles back to receive again. Let's see what kind of a pooch this is. Watch his follow through here. Yeah, he's just punching it up. Gets the bounce. He's got a hole. 40, 45, tripped up. One man to beat, and he got tripped up. But a nice return by Mitchell Struble. Eagles get the ball at the 47-yard line, so they have a short field to work with, but now down 2 scores with a minute and 18 left to go third quarter. You got to be thinking it's points time now.
Oh, most definitely. Points time, maybe not super quick, because I don't think Mo Valley can slow the clock much, but I mean, they haven't stopped Mo Valley the whole second half, right?
Out of the eye.
Who's deep in the eye? Is that Hockenberry?
It is. Across midfield, tripped up, ball came loose, but he was down. He recovered it anyway. He got tripped up as he went through the middle that time. Doug, I got to tell you, from a broadcaster's point of view, I know that kids like the design of those, but those numbers are very hard to read.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I didn't really pay attention when they ordered them.
Handoff.
I'm going to have to remember that.
Inside the 45, helmet comes off. Who lost a helmet?
Is that one of ours or one of theirs? That kid's got to come out. Yeah, hopefully he's not hurt. No, he's down.
He's down.
Too. Scott DeVore signals over to the Mo Valley trainer.
And everybody's going to take a knee and see, hopefully, that this injury isn't too
I got a question
bad.
Related to injury, but kids always, were respectful when there was injuries, but this take a knee, when did that start? I mean, I don't remember.
Why are you asking? You actually work in
I know,
high school
but
athletics. I don't know why you're asking me.
Anybody remember when the whole take a knee thing started? Because I just
see
remember.
The great thing about our broadcast is Doug just asks everybody who's up in the box any question at any time.
Yeah, just throw out the answer.
Because a lot of times, Aikman does that a lot, and I think Daryl Johnston does that when he works with Kenny Albert. And actually, they throw it down to Goose on the sidelines. That's when we need a Goose to throw it down to on the sidelines.
Of course, Goose being a pit player is, very entertaining.
Yeah, fat and obnoxious, yeah. I know what you mean. I think he's selling adult diapers now, too, isn't he?
He might be.
Yeah, I think he is. So there's 38 seconds left to go here. Eagles have a third down and about 2. The medical staff from both sides of the field are examining this player. Ambulance is still down there, which is a good sign, and nobody's said anything about firing up the gator.
No. So hopefully.
Now in basketball, if memory serves, the guys can come over to the sidelines but not come off. They have to stay on the field. Now they have the player up, and it looks like it's a leg injury, and he's got a big brace on that left leg anyway.
I was just going to say the same thing,
It's number 70. Who is that, Doug?
Number 70. Number 70. Number 70 is Robert Kramer, another underclassman. He's a junior. 6'1", 240. Nice-sized looking boy.
With a C or a K?
With a C, just like the Kramers from
Interesting. And they're from up there a little bit further up the mountain. I wonder if there's a relative of some kind there.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, he's walking a little gingerly.
Third down, 2 yards, 38 seconds left to go to reset here for the Eagles. And, Doug, this is 4 down territory.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Now what are they looking at?
They're waving out, bring out the water.
What do they need to wash off? Could there have been blood?
I don't know. If he puked? I don't mean to sound so. He might have spit up a little bit or something.
Well, now, what is the proper care of this turf, Doug?
As far as...
Well, I mean, he just sprayed, it looked like one of those OxyClean commercials where he just sprayed half a bottle of Gatorade water on there and then whooshed it around. Will that clean it up? We'll talk about it after this play. Third and 2, tight formation. Coons goes to Moshannon. They're going to give it to the fullback. He's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where the spot is.
I'll tell you what, Morgan needs to hit the hole harder than that. He
came through it at the wrong angle, and I think that's why he's going to be short of the first down. He was not square as he went through the hole, and that was the difference in getting the first down and not. They're going to be about half a yard short here on 4th down. and the quarter comes to an end.
Yeah, the end of the third quarter.
So you can call the third quarter all Mo Valley, 21-7. Eagles on the move here. They are a yard away from a first down. They have a fourth down coming up.
It's a big play. I mean,
it's not too early to say it could be the ball game, but it's a critical play. The Eagles need to get this first down and continue to get it down the field.
well, Cincinnati finally got their first 2 hits of the night. But
You know what'll be great is when somebody goes back and archives this broadcast, in like January because they're bored.
yeah,
And you're talking about like Cincinnati Reds playing the Pirates tonight, or the halftime scores. And I hope Dylan puts up the date of when this broadcast came so they can figure out what we're talking about.
Dylan will have it taken care of, I'm sure.
Well.
We haven't figured out how we're going to keep him in high school yet. We're not going to let him graduate this year. We just haven't figured out how we're going to handle that.
I just hope Dylan remembers who his most favorite elementary basketball coach was.
When he becomes the Bill Gates of
when
BEA,
he becomes Steve Jobs and I have the money to buy the Clippers.
There you go.
Fourth down, let's see if Jones keeps it. No, they give it to the deep back. First down, he's across the 40. Little surprised they gave it to the tailback.
Right, especially I think a sophomore tailback, right? Is that Hockenberry? Yeah. Here you go, son. Welcome to varsity football.
Well, I mean, they gave it to the fullback on third down. You would think with that little distance, Jones takes it on a keeper to try and make sure there's no penetration. But
well, you remember in the first half they tried that the keeper play, and it didn't go well.
Here's a toss to the outside. Steps inside. Nice play. Inside the 35 and down to the 31.
Hockenberry did a nice job.
Hockenberry again. Nice. Now they're going to go smaller. They'll send Morgan off.
Morgan's off, and Hockenberry moves the fullback.
Coons goes to the right side with Peters. Who's going to be lined up in the slot here? Is that Schreffler? Schreffler will be at a tight end.
Schreffler at tight end, offset eye.
They'll go the wide side of the field. Struble needs to turn it outside. Couldn't get to the corner, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. No gain.
No, he needed to hit that hole harder. There was a brief moment there where if he goes straight forward, he might get the first down.
I think he was waiting on that block that never came to get him that edge.
We got an official's timeout.
Official timeout for what?
I don't know. He's walking over to Mo Valley. I don't know if it's a helmet issue. Looks like he's looking at one of the kids' chin straps.
Now, what's the rule on that? If your chin strap's loose, do you have to go off the field, or?
Well, if he can't fix it, then they should send him off. And I don't think they're supposed to spend
the helmets come off.
I've seen they give him a little bit of time to try to fix it. But then
Eagle fans aren't being very sympathetic tonight.
No, and it is frustrating when it's not your kid.
Well, yes,
and you're losing.
And we're down 21-7. So the wide side of the field is closest to us. Out of the eye, 2 receivers to this side. Jones under center. Quick hitter to the fullback. First down.
Which is Hockenberry.
Jones gets the play in. They need to step up the pace a little bit here. Ball's at the 27-yard line for the Eagles. Still on the far side of the field. Wide side of the field's closest to us. Is that a live ball? It is not.
Luckily, it's not. Jones.
Scholl just sort of stopped. Went through his hands. That was dangerously close to a lateral. Stop the clock, 2nd and 10. And you don't need to go up to hurry up offense yet with 10 and a half left to go. But there should be a little bit more speed, fluency, sort of some confidence as they come to the line.
Yeah, there's just too many people, just kind of acting like, Humpty-Dumpty-Dumpty.
Jones is trying to explain the play. Struble's going to be spread out to this side. Out of the gun, Jones steps, looks.
Oh, he
through
hit
the
him right
hands
in
of
the
Struble.
hands. He put that ball right on the money.
That's I talked about this earlier. When they go back and look at those, Jason's going to have a lot of incompletions tonight that are going to be through the hands of the receivers. Now, one thing about it, Struvel's not wearing gloves. And that ball, I mean, it's not rainy, but it is a little humid. In the cold, there could be a little bit of slipperiness here, but it's a great pass.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
call.
I mean,
3rd and 10.
He put a little hum behind it, and he needed to, and it was right on the money.
So a bunch to the short side of the field, which is the wide side. Struvel's going to go in motion.
Well, you know what they're looking
Jones
for.
steps up. Brought down, and it'll be a 4th down play for the Eagles.
Nobody blocked the left defensive end. Their right defensive end. I think that was the same play that they ran for Cole Robinson earlier in the game where he was going to look for the backside tight end, which I think that time was Jarrett Schreffler. But he never had time. As soon as he pulled up to throw, there was a guy on him.
4th and 10. Eagles down 2 scores. They need a first down here, and then they need to get into the end zone. They'll send trips to the near side of the field, out of the gun. There's a tight end to the far side. Jones steps back. Steps up, no time to throw. Another sack. Jones got that one from the blind side.
Yeah, I mean, the offensive line is supposed to be one of the Eagles' strengths, and they're really killing them right now.
And I don't think you can say he's holding the ball too long. I think it's a question of the guys aren't open yet. He's got about 3 seconds tops to make that pass.
Oh, you're right. You know, now does Mo Valley try to go to some sort of, I don't want to say slow down, but
I think they're going to come back to what's been working for them, and I think they're going to, there's still a lot of time left, and I think their mindset is we're going to spread it out, and you haven't stopped us yet. If you can stop us, maybe we'll switch our game plan, but not right now. Man in motion. Sherkel gets the ball, fakes it to Thomas. Nice stop.
Nice tackle.
Good penetration that time by the defensive line.
Eli Myers, sophomore. Nice play. Grandson of Blair Packer.
Under 9 minutes when they snap this ball. Sherkel went over to the referee, asked for a clarification of something. Could that be part of your, why don't you have a 25-second clock here?
Yeah. Just because, not to say it's not an exact
Sherkel
science.
looks to throw over the middle.
My.
Wow, nice catch. Nice block. Finally brought down at the 35-yard line.
Folks, I think Elvis might have just started walking out the building. That was a nice catch and run by number 2, Curtis Neff, listed as a quarterback, sophomore.
Well, if he's a sophomore and Sherkel's a junior, he might want to just enjoy playing that Tim Tebow role of playing tight end.
Yeah, that was a nice throw.
Good run after the catch. Big first down for Mo Valley. 35-yard line is where the Black Knights have the ball. Thomas inside the 30, brought down at about the 28-yard line, gain of 7. Clock is going to be Mo Valley's friend now with 6 minutes left to go, but the important thing now isn't the time. The Eagle defense needs to step up and make a play.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a big play. Think about it, the Eagle offense hasn't scored. It was the defense.
Pick 6 by Scholl. Now they're going to milk that clock. Thomas stopped in the backfield, loss of about 2.
I know the quarterback is looking to the sideline for something, but all he's got to do is look at the back judge, which is at the 10-yard line, to his left. Maybe if he puts his hand up, he's got 5 seconds, left. But, yeah, we need to get 25-second clocks just to help everybody out. Fans, players, coaches.
Broadcasters.
Especially
broadcasters.
Especially getting older broadcasters. All of us are getting older.
You're not the one with the readers halfway down your nose. Scherkel keeps it. Close to a first down, won't have it, but he's going to be about a yard short.
Does that make fourth down?
Fourth down. Morgan and Robinson make the tackle. He's going to be about a yard short.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I was Mo Valley right here, everybody thinks you're going to run a dive play. Quick pop pass over the middle. Oh.
Well, whatever they were going to call is going to be
That procedure penalty.
It will not be negated. There, the right word finally came to my mouth.
There you go. Negated.
From my head to my mouth. Negated by that 5-yard play. The only problem here is,
in some ways that might help them.
It does, because the clock ran that whole time. Now it goes from 4th and 1 to 4th and 6. Okay, big deal. They reset the ball. The clock rolls again.
And it gives them more room, because looks like the Eagles are bringing the, I don't know if I'd blitz here. I hate to say it. You blitz, you're leaving it open right where they're popping the ball every time.
But somebody's got to get to Scherkel, though. That's the whole thing. There's 5 seconds left. Now they're going to call a timeout.
Yep.
And really all they just milked clock.
So they took about 50 seconds off the clock.
So let's reset here, Doug. 4th and 6, 6 minutes left to go. 21-7 Mo Valley. Eagles need to get a stop here, get the ball, score quickly. They need to score before the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, because
3-minute
Mo
mark.
Valley, just used a timeout, so
They're down to 2 timeouts left. But after that procedure penalty, they were able to chop off 25 extra seconds.
Yeah, and see,
before they ran a play.
I thought, and obviously I was wrong, that if the offense has a penalty like that, then the ball doesn't start then until the snap. Because does that mean if I jump 2 more times it would keep running?
Well,
you know
we'll
what I mean?
see.
Because heck, sometimes it might be good to jump offside.
6:02 left to go.
So
Scherkel pumps.
Oh, he drops.
rolls.
Look at this. Look at this.
They might get him. Can they finally get him?
Nope.
He steps out
He
of it,
got
goes
outside
across the
contain-
35, wide open, overthrows him. He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball anyway.
No flag, so he obviously wasn't.
He let it go he must have let it go. Does the whole body have to be across the 30?
I think if any part of the ball crosses the line, like if his toe hits or goes across that imaginary line, then he's across. I don't see the coaches getting that wound up about it.
But again, he slipped containment, was able to get outside.
He got a lot on that ball. Actually, probably more than he thought he would.
Well, his momentum was carrying him forward, which is to carry the ball a little bit forward too. But he had a receiver wide open. That would have been heartbreaking if after all that touchdown would have been scored. Fortunately, though, Eagles have the ball. They're down 2 scores. They need to take the ball, march it down the field. They'll keep Jason Jones in the gun.
Here's the thing. Can the Eagles even block the line
Now he's coming in under center. 3-step drop. Coons.
Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete pass.
Jersey Shore starting to run away with the Bellefonte game, 24-7. I mean, but that again, I'm not sticking up for Jason Jones. I don't care who the quarterback is. You can't throw a better ball than that.
That's another one in the hands.
And I'll speak for a coach can't call a better play than that.
So trips to this side of the field, which is the wide side of the field. Jones will be out of the gun. One-on-one coverage up on the other side. Let's see what happens here if he looks that way. Jones steps up, looks that way, throws it deep, overthrows his receiver.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mo Valley right now kind of reminds me in some ways of last year's Bald Eagle, or at least they're saying you can't run faster than us.
Did you get the insurance plan with that telephone?
Yes.
That's good. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles with 5:41 left to go.
So, I mean, last year that's a green running underneath that, you know, but he threw it up there. The wide receiver just couldn't get to it. And the kid from Mo Valley did a nice job of kind of impeding him. Uh-oh.
Jones.
Oh, you know what?
Tried to set up that screen, just tried to loop it over the top to Struble. Pass is incomplete.
Well, he was under pressure, and I don't know if 77 read the play or just happened to be slow, but number 77 really got in the way. 77 junior defensive lineman, Caleb McClelland.
4th down for the Eagles. Down 21-7 with 5:37 left to go. Not the ball game, but it sure is getting tighter for the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean 4th and 10. They're gonna probably go in a 2-3 deep zone. How many safeties we got back? 2. No, single safety.
Jones back to pass. Has some time. Throws it up. For Coons, incomplete. And the ball will be turned over on downs. Mo Valley takes over at the Eagle 31-yard line.
Now that ball might have sailed a little bit on Jones, but
so Eagles defense needs to create a turnover here against the Mo Valley offense.
John Long, junior high coach, leaving. See, one thing I like that Jersey Shore's doing, and I'm sure Coach Hoover and those guys will look at the game field,
Timeout.
is the quick hitter type stuff. Seems like Bald Eagle's trying to throw a lot to the deep outside, which is a tough throw.
Well, throwing across the field, that's a long throw. Even though it may be an 8-yard gain, it's really about 35 yards in the air.
Right. When Mo Valley started making their run, it was the quick hitters, Now you got to have people that make people be afraid.
Morgan checks in on defense. Let's see who comes off for the Eagles.
So it might be taking a Hunter Hockenberry, putting him in the slot. Struble in the slot. But it's a first week.
Interesting. Morgan went in, Morgan went out.
Morgan went in, Morgan went out.
He checked in, then he came out.
Oh.
After the timeout. 5:31 left to go. Eagles down 21-7. Mo Valley continues to spread the field.
And this is when this offense has you too, because if you really load up for the dive
they
play
give it
or
to
whatever.
The man in motion. No, they'll give it to the inside guy. No, check that Sherkle.
Nice play by Phi.
But Phi almost made the tackle and almost pulled the ball out.
Wow, we've got some big score updates. Tyrone just took the lead on Bellwood. And Kaiser, West Virginia has tied Clearfield.
Clock stopped. Now they reset the chains and now the clock starts. 2nd down and 8 for Mo Valley. Sherkle back there all by himself. The near side of the field is the wide side of the field. Oh, man in motion. Let's see if he hands it to him. He does. Turns it up and gets the ball inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. Myers makes a stop.
Eli Myers is getting some valuable varsity experience in his first game. So that's a 3rd sophomore we've mentioned multiple times. Eli Myers, Hunter Hockenberry, and I'm going blank. Who was the other one? Who was the other sophomore? Hunter Hockenberry, Eli Myers. I'm getting old.
3rd down.
Son of a gun. Delay a game.
Delay a game, but big deal. They don't care.
Right.
I mean, they're playing clock now.
Right. Right. Oh, the young boy, Cody Young, Austin Young, number 20.
So right now the Eagles are playing 11 on 12, and the 12th man for Mo Valley's the clock.
Yep.
3rd and 11. They bring a man in motion. High snap. Sherkle takes it, brings it down, cuts to his
Nice
right.
move.
30.
Yep, block in the back.
Knocked out of bounds. Flag down. Holding against the Knights.
You know, the Eagles there almost could have gotten a penalty for a late hit out of bounds. You know, I mean, it's just, luckily they didn't. You know, the upcoming schedule, the Eagles go to Phillipsburg next week, who's struggling with West Branch, and then they get to Penns Valley, who's struggling with Juniata. So it's not like they don't have 2 games where they, you know, shouldn't go into with a, you know, a fighting chance of winning. But
Who did they scrimmage last week?
Juniata, they have a nice team. Physical. You know, and I don't know, I wouldn't say the game plan was that wrong tonight.
Oh, I don't think.
Defensively, the second half we needed to adjust some to the quick.
Well, I think when the coaching staff looks at the film, they're going to see that the biggest problem the Eagles have had is that's a very athletic number 1 back there in Sherkle, who gets to the outside, sidesteps 2 tacklers, then gets out of bounds. The only thing he's going to get yelled at by his coach is that he went out of bounds to stop the clock.
Right. Well, and he just outran 4 guys to the corner. And that's where players need to remember the angles theory. They're all making that direct run at him as he's going the other way.
So it's 4th down now for Mo Valley. And you got to figure they're going to punt.
You know, before we forget, I'm sure you already thanked them, but we do need to thank the Eagle Ambassadors again.
Well, take a deep breath and then say it, so that way you're not yawning.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
They are going to punt, and back deep will be Struble. Coons is going to be the safety, halfway back, flag down.
Procedure.
Another delay. Procedure instead. And all they're going to do here is let the punter get 5 more yards to cut loose.
Yep.
Yes. 3ws.beambassadors.org if you'd like to make a donation to the Eagle Ambassadors. They're the ones who provide this YouTube channel for you to follow sporting and non-sporting events in Paul de Galera.
Right, and they've done a great job of benefiting all our programs, academic.
Punts on its way,
athletic.
spiral, hits inside the 20s, going to drop. Wounded duck. It's going to die at about the 16-yard line. Eagles have 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go, 84 yards, then kick an onside kick, get the ball back, and score again.
Looked like one of my pitching wedges. It just hit the ground and stuck.
Now,
hey, who's number 7 for the Eagles? No, it's not Tyler's. Jacob Gates, another sophomore in the game. Drew Miller with a funny.
So Jones.
Dylan Bathurst looks like he's going to fall asleep back here.
Runs the huddle. See if he comes out of the gun.
So Jake Gates in at the slot.
Steps across, nice pass, Elliott Peters. Caught, no, dropped.
Hit him right in the hands. Cody Scholl, yeah.
The 3s and the 2s are all blended together. Maybe it's time to put the names on the back of the jerseys, Doug.
No, it's just.
You worked for a school up the road.
Next time, just got to get numbers that are filled in white.
You know, did these kids have to use the same jerseys as last year? Because I complained about this last year, too.
Well, you know, new football uniforms is a not cheap purchase there,
What?
Stephen. And they're on a 4 or 5 year uniform
I am willing
cycle.
to buy some gold spray paint if it'll help out a little bit. Not all the numbers, just the 2s and the 3s especially.
Hold on, they got the clock running, but it was supposed to be stopped. Now, I don't know what it was supposed to be at.
Well, it should have been stopped because it was an incomplete pass. It would only started on the snap of the ball, not when they reset it. Jones pointed to that. Now they need to confer.
Tell them to put 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes Did he hear him? Yep, they got it. And you know what? I wonder if it's one of those things, because I was just telling Brett Butterworth's going to do the junior high and JV games, and I was telling him, it's tough sometimes. You do what the officials tell you, and you see one guy wind his arm, then you follow it, and then.
Well, clearly, the PIAA needs to look at the guy in the red hat who does the TV stuff. Jones steps across, nice pass, broken up nicely though. Scherkel.
Yeah, and
bottom line tonight, the problem the Eagles have had all night has been number one for Mo Valley. He's kept 2 plays alive, which turned into 2 touchdowns. He's making some big hits on defense.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mo Valley just wanted it more. There, again, that wasn't a bad pass. Schul stopped running because I think he saw Scherkel coming after him. And, again, I'm not picking on Schul. I give him credit for playing. I never play, but I'm just saying it looked like he kind of slowed up at the last, second, and Scherkel knocked the ball down.
Jones is rearranging these receivers. 2:55 left to go. It's 3rd and 10, and there's a flag for a delay of game. So we'll go from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 15.
Well, and there's one where we were talking and stuff, so I didn't realize it was that late in the play clock. But again, we got it. Quarterback has to be watching that back, Judge.
Now Jones is going to go under center. Straight back to pass. He steps, he looks, he throws. Outside, it's complete. And ridden out of bounds is Scholl. And on the tackle is number 1, Scherkel.
Yeah, that was a nice throw by Jason Jones. Nice catch by Cody Scholl, but it's probably just a little bit too late, too late. So, Stevens, we have a break here. Who's going to win?
Here.
Who's going to win the? What's he doing now?
They're spotting the ball, and they need to spot the ball.
250. Tell him 250. $250, tell him. Yeah, they're gonna fix it.
So the clock has been reset. It'll be 4th down and 10 for the Eagles. Two wide receivers each way. Jones is out of the gun. He's got a back in the backfield for protection. Jones rolls, looks, pumps, throws, incomplete. Pass would have been short of the first down anyway, and the Eagles are going to turn it over on downs, and the Black Knights can begin to start the victory dance with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left to go.
I was watching
here.
that play. Every receiver for the Eagles had 2 guys on them, right? So that means they're not rushing that many people, but we still have linemen whiffing on people, and then they just turn and watch the play instead of going back and trying to at least recover. So,
well, and the other thing was that the receivers didn't even break the first down line to catch the pass.
Now that's true too. A lot of teachable moments to show at video.
Scherkel's going to stay in at quarterback, but he's going to get under center. He'll turn and hand it off to Thomas. Thomas is going to be swarmed in the backfield, and a timeout will be called by Moshannon Valley.
No, I think he signaled the wrong way. I shouldn't say that, but I mean, why would Mo Valley call a timeout? Maybe he did, though. Michael Keith's a third-year coach at Mo Valley.
Now, they're in District 6, but they're a single-A team, correct?
Correct.
Where's the line?
Well, see, actually, Clearfield County is in District 6, but 1974, I think, District 6 let Clearfield and Kerwinsville
go to
District 9.
9, okay. 4 is Jersey Shore.
Right, okay. Right. District 4, right. And now, of course, Central Mountain's in the Heartland Conference for sports, but still competes in District 6 for the playoffs. Just like
which is interesting because inevitably they're either playing Altoona or State College in the first round of most sports, or Hollidaysburg, right?
you have to remember, excuse me, Steve, that Altoona and Hollidaysburg for football don't play in District 6 playoffs. They're in the WPIAL.
Oh, okay.
But State College does play in District
Sherkle
6.
under center, turns, gives it to Thomas. Thomas across the 15, stacked up at about the 15, and driven back, and a timeout again.
Now, see, he's signaling the wrong way. He's signaling the wrong way for the timeouts.
Well, he's signaling, and our clock operator's taking him off.
Well, because he's going by the guy's signal. That's why again, yes, I hire the clock operator, but
You hire the referees too, though.
Well, yeah, that too.
So really, all this is your fault.
It's all my fault. Yeah,
everything
that's
is
true.
your fault.
It's all my fault. What's that?
2:27
Yeah.
left to go.
But
Eagles
yeah.
make the trip to Phillipsburg next week. Friday night game.
Phillipsburg, who I think dressed 13 or 14 people today for their game at West Branch. Good tickets still available. Now, hey,
Out of
the
the
thing
eye.
about it is, kids start school next week. I think it'll be huge next year if we have school this week next year and the kids are in school today.
Thomas, handoff.
What do you think about that?
Inside the 10.
No Grange Fair. They won't be coming off the Grange Fair. What's that?
Well,
I mean, I think there's. I mean, that doesn't excuse. But I'm just saying. I think.
Well, that's an interesting thing to sort of pontificate for the next 2 minutes here.
Oh, now he's got the Bill O'Reilly going.
If you look at this though, they're practicing, but they're not in school. It's an unusual schedule for the first football game, first week.
Right.
Next week, the world comes back to normal.
Right.
In what they're normally used to for the school year.
Right.
What Thomas is going to get the ball. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. A little extracurricular there between Scholl and Sherkle and somebody else.
Actually, it wasn't Sherko. I think was breaking it up. Scholl could have easily been called for a penalty because he grabbed the other kid's face mask. I didn't see what
little frustration there. They got together in the backfield as Thomas squirted through on that play. 27-7. Everybody's impressed, pal.
Yeah, really. Right in front of a state police barrack. There another rocket scientist.
27-7 with a minute 32 left. Extra points down, blocked, but unreturnable.
So anyway.
Sorry, guys. Now, big news, of course, is that the Pomona Grange is changing the dates and the time of the Grange Fair. Does that mean that the school districts will break the curse as it is and start school before Labor Day?
I would say bet on it.
Well, that's an interesting dynamic.
I would say if you have money, bet on it.
Okay, well, this is, of course, the PIAA does not encourage betting on any sports.
If you want to
and
bet
the opinions of Doug Dyke are those of Doug Dyke only.
Yeah.
That's Douglas.dyke@beasd.net.
Yes.
Okay. 1:32 left, and the Eagles are going to fall to Mo Valley tonight.
Clearfield's losing 37-30 to Kaiser, West Virginia. Belfont loses 31-7 to Jersey Shore.
You think Gravish had a little smile on his face with that one?
I believe Tom Gravish will take, a little extra incentive, yes, or not incentive, a little extra.
They only scored 31.
Yep, 31 wins a good pool in the NFL.
Well, no, this is again. You're back to the.
Sorry.
Wow. This is safe for posterity. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know. Oh,
squib kick. Still
loose.
loose.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna get the ball. Unbelievable.
That's a scrum, baby.
Yeah, that's a scrum. Yes.
Eagles have the ball. Now the question is going to be, do they risk Jones getting hurt and send him out at quarterback, or do they send somebody else in?
I don't know if is Clearfield playing in West Virginia today, or is that in Clearfield?
Okay, we got a new quarterback, number 1 for the Eagles. Who is that, Douglas?
That would be Tanner Kresovich, I believe. Is it Tanner Kresovich? Yeah, Tanner Kresovich.
So Tanner Kresovich makes his varsity debut.
Can we take a picture of Mark Kresovich on the far sideline?
Out of the eye.
These
with
boys don't have a
1:26 left
JV
to
game
go.
this week, so there is a JV game next week for
Here's
Monday.
a pitch to the near side. Oh, big hit.
Say hello to my little friend. Number 21. That's Tyler Heinball. Now Mo Valley's actually calling timeout, and it really is there.
Now, why do you think they're calling this timeout?
Wow,
Doug?
West Branch holds on to beat PO 30-27. The Pirates are tied 1-1 with the Reds.
So the coach called a timeout to bring his first team defense off the field and bring on the second team. He had them in a large group over there.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up.
And there is some size here. So a lot of clean jerseys coming onto the field. Tipped up, caught.
Oh, and caught. What a completion.
Be for a loss, but it was still a heck of a play because he stayed with it to prevent the interception.
That was sophomore Andrew Cohen.
Third down for the Eagles, but the clock should continue to move once they reset the ball.
Did they call that incomplete? Because they're not running the clock. So I don't know what.
There's a toss to the right side. It's Elliott Peters. Kept in bounds.
Pirates take a 2-1 lead over the Reds in the bottom of the 8th. Booyah, booyah. Who's the net?
And 50 seconds left.
Oh, hey, Mrs. Threaton, listening in. By the way, she said we're very entertaining. And it's only week 1. Wait till week 3 after we've had a couple weeks to. I promise I'll have much more information for you.
I won't be here.
Oh, that's right. You won't be here. Who's going to help me on September 12th? You going to make your debut, Ryan Dyke? Oh, that's right. He'll be with his girlfriend. What about you, Drew Miller? What's that? You're going into retirement? No, you're going to be a videographer. Yeah.
Should be the last play of the game.
Maybe I'll get Brett up here. Now he's got to run the scoreboard.
And with 5 seconds
Oh,
left,
now we're getting shout
the ball will be turned over on downs.
Should I do it?
And Mo Valley will take over with 5 seconds left. And let's see if they bring out a victory formation.
I would hope so. Hey, before I forget, even though people probably won't listen to this, tomorrow the boys soccer kicks off their season with a kickoff tournament here. 9 o'clock, Bellefonte plays Mifflinburg, and then at 11, the Eagles host Ligonier Valley.
That'd be the second half of the Penn State UCF game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 8:30 kickoff. Go Golden Knights, baby.
Victory formation for Mo Valley. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles fall to the Black Knights of Mo Valley 27-7 on opening night of the 2014 season. Don't forget, next week they travel to Phillipsburg, Osceola to take on the Mounties, and back here on the 12th to host the Penns Valley Rams.
Yeah, so we won't see you till September 19th,
It'll
hopefully.
We'll see about that. Anyway, for Doug Dyke, I'm Steve Miller. Thanks for watching us, folks. Thanks to the Eagle Ambassadors. Bye-bye.